me guess. That's your final answer?
3 mages have fled to Ferelden, and you have intervened to protect them, as if it is your right to do so. What other answer did you expect, your majesty?
A maybe might have been nice.
I do not deal in maybes. I deal in cold, hard facts. As should you. Perhaps when Ferelden next chooses a king, it will be one that takes his duty to the Maker seriously.
Well, that was awkward.
That's just Meredith's idea of Kirkwall hospitality.
Really? Kirkwall brutality must rip the skin off your face, then.
This is the champion of Kirkwall.
Right, I'm Alistair. King of Ferelden. And this is Tegan, my uncle. Sort of.
I'm actually Tegan. I'm only sort of his uncle.
Your Majesty, may I say what an honor it is to meet you.
Well, you could, but you'd be the first today.
I fought at Ostagar. What happened there was a great tragedy.
Ah, yes. Yes, it was. Thankfully, the man responsible has paid for that. I was hoping we could talk. Would have been better timing before being emasculated by Meredith, but I'm not picky.
I'm surprised you would even know who I am.
I know you came here from Lothering, a Ferelden refugee that did well for herself, against all odds. I have to admit, I was hoping your influence in Kirkwall might be of use. Things haven't been going well with Orlais. Without a Viscount here, however, there's only the Knight Commander to deal with.
You were having an argument about mages.
Yes, well, apparently I don't feel the same way about mages as the Chantry does. So, we're in disagreement. That means they get nasty. They're like that.
Sounds like the Circle is better off in Ferelden.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Sadly, I don't control the Circle. I can only deal with mages outside the Circle, of which there aren't many.
Aren't they in your kingdom? Why not just kick the Templars out?
Ha! Easier said than done. We'll see what comes of it. Ferelden had a blight to contend with, remember? We're not exactly at our strongest.
Is there to be a war, then?
I hope not.
You're more optimistic than I am.
Empress Celine is doing her best. Orlais isn't the most stable place right now.
What's happening in Orlais?
Oh, the usual. Attempted assassinations, uprising, fancy parties with stinky cheeses. Apparently, some Orlesians think it would be grand to get their lost province back.
Well, we won't let them swoop down on us, will we?
That's right. Swooping is bad.
Do you really think there's something I can do?
Sadly, it may be too late. Meredith got wind of my arrival sooner than I'd hoped. What you can do is protect Kirkwall. It will take someone like you to keep it from falling apart.
Protect Kirkwall from what exactly?
You ask me, the biggest threat to this city just walked out the door. But maybe that's the ex-Templar in me talking. Well, I suppose we should be getting back.
We should. The hero of Ferelden should be back in Denerim by now.
You're always so formal. He has a name, you know.
He does, but it differs with every profile, so you can't put it in a dialogue sequence. Anyway.
I always thought I'd back to the barracks. I never tire of it.
Of course you don't.
You have no Viscount. It's clear you're suffering without sufficient leadership.
That doesn't grant default authority to you or your commander.
It would be easier if you cooperated.
Wouldn't it?
Guard, Captain.
Trouble?
Yes. He's been hounding me. These Templars strut around as it is, but now it's just out of hand.
Knight Captain Cullen has heard some troubling things.
Such as?
That you coddle the men. Give special treatment.
Someone has dared. Who? Who accuses me of this?
No names given, of course.
No wonder the Lieutenant was harassing me. Bastards. If they think I'm coddling anyone, it'll be my husband, Donnic. You and I will intercept his patrol tonight. Then you can see for yourself if I'm coddling him, or any in my command.
I don't have to see proof. I already believe you.
Of course you do. But nobody questions my leadership without a response. Cullen wants to know if these things are true. You'll be able to tell him. Donnic's patrol, Hawke. Me and you, tonight.
No one questions my leadership without a boot in the ass.
Accuse me of being soft. Not in this lifetime.
Yeah, your husband's the last person you'd coddle. Could finalize Varric's tree. I think we will. Backlash. Sebastian gets his bump. His tree's finalized, so we'll finalize his Lancer. His archery, Lancer's an ability in archery. Anyway, whatever.
Hello again, champion.
Go away, guard. No one likes you. Templars. See, Templars during the day, guards at night. There is no sense to it. Nighttime. He's on the docks, I think. Yes, he is. Alright, Evelyn, what merciless horrors do you put your husband through? God only knows. Someone killed all these people and just left this money lying in the streets now. Getting mugged by a small army, by the looks of it. Hello, everyone. Nice. Firestorm, basically. Oh, they have a mage. Okay. There you go.
Serah Hawke. Or is it always champion now? You're too much of a chameleon, my friend.
I didn't expect to find you so deep in bandits.
A good day, to be sure. I'll be sore tomorrow, but it was my choice. Tell me what's going on.
It's all right. Go ahead.
Every guard chooses the patrol they want. My wife promotes from the bold, not the reckless. Action is up, casualties are down. It is remarkable. As are you, love.
Brown nose.
Thank you. That will do.
Another time, Serah Hawke. Safe travels.
That should be sufficient. Take that to the Templar.
Gladly.
Indeed. Let's go talk to Cullen.
But still.
I am ready. They are not.
Good to know. What are these, more slave traversers? Yeah, okay. Just another bandit ambush. Nice. Anyone else? Nope. Thank God. You can understand these things, these bandit ambushes are good for experience grinding, but they get in the way of the story. They really do. I never liked that much. It's just one random ambush after another.
They say you eat the...
Champion,
And you are with the captain. None too happy about the accusations against her, I'm sure.
You could say that.
The claims against Aveline are garbage. Did you bother to verify them?
No.
But
Then why press this?
Some feel that the solution to the current crisis of leadership is to consolidate authority. As long as these complaints continue, baseless or not, they will serve as justification for eliminating the position of guard captain. It would be the simplest fix, whether or not I agree.
They want to lie about her. Let them do it to her face.
I have no objection, but the Anonymous are rarely so brave. I can say that all of the complaints have originated in Lowtown.
Guardsman Brennan is on that patrol. Why wouldn't she tell me of this?
I don't know, but I do apologize for the assumptions of this incident, Guard Captain. It has been unfortunate.
It's not done. To Lowtown, Hawk. I need to speak to Brennan.
quite so. Anyway, like, just like these random bandit ambushes, it's like there's small armies just roaming the lower cities. It's just it's a bit foolish. Like, one or two muggers you can understand, but like a whole freaking, like not even street gangs are that large. Like, you go to places like downtown DC or Detroit or Chicago, New York, or pretty much any big city, you'll have muggers, but that's just ridiculous, those numbers.
Guardsman! Why did a Templar have to tell me there is unrest in this district? What's going on?
Guardsman?
It's Captain Jevon. I didn't report his return because I'm ashamed for him. He's trying to rile the guards against you, but none of us will follow him. You lead better than he ever did.
We've made so many enemies. I don't remember him as that impressive.
He deserves to be forgotten. He abused his position and blamed me when we caught him.
He was well liked by some, but not once the truth was known.
Well, let's go have a chat with the man.
The guards will have nothing to do with him. So he found others. Militia. Mostly anti-Ferelden. The same kind who were against the Qunari. I guess it's been long enough they've forgotten how many the Champion killed.
A rally against the tyranny of the Guard and foreigners who infest Kirkwall.
I'm sorry, Captain.
Return to the barracks. The rally is in Darktown, Hawk. I need to be there.
Yeah. It's a bit like the closest comparison I can think of this would probably be like a Tea Party rally. Because I have been to those, and they are pretty much along the same lines as these, except not quite as violent. Idiotic, but violent. If I can find them. Doesn't matter if you come here during the day or night, it's the same thing. Because Darktown, you get mugged whether it's day or night, so it doesn't matter what time you come here.
You're going to witness. Let's finish this. Need to get closer. That's enough. Don't give them any. Get back! I'll deal with it.
There we go. And the rally's just down here by the waterfront. Here we go.
The Champion? Here.
It's the Captain. Are we ready for this?
Too long, brave Kirkwall. You did not throw off all others only to fall under Ferelden influence. Leaderless, displaced, alien hands on the most basic authority. Foreign elite bleeding you.
Jevon! You disgrace yourself.
The Ferelden with the Orlesian name. Is there anyone else who so embodies how far this city has fallen?
This one is all yours, Captain.
Do they know how you sacrificed your men? How you alone disgraced your name?
Bitch! You took everything from me!
You took it from yourself. The Guard know this, and none stand with you. He stands alone. This is no rebellion. It is delusion. A joke inflicted on Kirkwall, your home and mine.
I will not be left with nothing again.
No. You shall have less.
Quite so.
Let's make this quick!
Jevin does have a lot of health, but he's not too nasty. We have lots of crowd control effects.
Now we can relax.
One less against us.
And then more come down the stairs to help him. And I'll cut him off. They cluster on the stairwell. I should be able to hit him here. There we go.
That's enough!
There we have it. Oh, nope, he's still alive. Little prick's still alive. Now he's dead.
You fool. Why would you do this? If I live to 100, I will never understand his kind. To the barracks, Hawke. My guardsmen will be waiting.
Quite so. Nice stuff here. And I think he has Aveling's last armor upgrade on his corpse, if I remember correctly. Yes, he does. Nice. And I just looked in there. Anyway. Darktown. Alright. Like, pretty much, yeah, that's where you are. Alone in the dark. Combination of mining tunnels and sewage plants. Not even plants, just sewage. Quite literally, a shithole.
Jevin, son of a bitch. You build a good thing, work your hardest, and the past just claws at you.
Jevin failed before he started. You know this.
I do, and he doomed himself. But it smears all of the Guard. I wonder what I would do if my captain lost my respect.
Captain, we're waiting for orders.
Will you accept them?
May I speak freely? There isn't a man or woman here who wouldn't follow you through the void. Captain.
Terrible voice acting, but still.
I'll take it. I need a moment, Hawke, but... there is something else. Come back and talk to me. I just can't fathom why you're still in Kirkwall. For 6 years you've been claiming you'll retake your parents' lands. You're smart. You'd be a capable ruler. What are you waiting for?
I don't know if it's the right thing to do.
Do we ever get to know that?
Probably not. Anyway, this is questioning beliefs, if I remember correctly. Yes, mentor of the Dalish, friend of foe. Nope. Nope. There we go. Galen's treasure, DLCs for next time. Yeah, we're just about done.
And then he says, I swear I had two when I came in here. You know, those stains never came out.
You are horrible. Every inch.
You love it, big girl. And you owe me for the bottle. Hawke.
She's not so bad. Except when she is. Did you know I've been dead for 7 years? I got word last week. They only just sorted the casualties of Ostagar. The king has offered to reinstate the commission of any surviving officers who will return to Ferelden.
And?
And what?
Does this appeal matter? I thought you were sworn to Cailan.
King Alistair has apparently become something of a sensation. A champion of hope. Regardless of who has the throne, I served Ferelden. The country survives, even if Cailan didn't.
You brought it up. What's your decision?
It's been a strange time here in Kirkwall. Do you ever think about that last night at Ostagar? How it happened? I don't mean the betrayal. Everyone knows the signal went up and the flanking charge never came. But that moment when the tower lit and then... the fight just kept going. It was the oddest feeling. Hope answered with... nothing. I don't like the thought of going out with a Whimperhawk. Not again.
Shock of shocks. You're staying.
You'd walk all over a new captain. I could never subject these men to that. Thank you for everything. I have so much because of you. I'm here for you, Hawke. And for myself.
And my weapons just vanished into thin air. Anyway. Minor thing. Now I've been going for about 3.5 hours now, so I'm gonna do, finish off Meryl's stuff, and then that'll be the end of it. Then I gotta process and upload all this. Don't say I never suffer for you people. I'm just kidding with you.
Willful, stubborn idiot. All of this is my fault. I've done everything wrong.
Yes, you did. Now move forward and do better.
I will. Starting now. I should have done this years ago.
Good girl.
You were right. You were always right. My people will kill me if I go back. I'm all alone. What will I do now?
There are plenty of elves in Kirkwall who could use your help.
That's true. The Dalish always say we're the only true elves. And I've lived here for years and never thought. I've barely even looked at them. I feel like such a fool. Thank you.
Now she has her Sylvanwood ring, I think.
Is this for me? It's beautiful. Do you know what it is?
Well, I thought so right up until you asked me that.
It's Sylvanwood. Rare as diamonds. You only find it in very old, very wild places. The carvings tell a story of the betrayal. The Dread Wolf tricking all the gods away from the world.
Start at the beginning. What happened to the gods?
Long ago, there were two clans of gods. The Creators looked after the people. The Forgotten Ones preyed upon us. And one god who was neither. Fan Harel, the Dread Wolf. He was kin to the Creators, and in the old days often helped them in their endless war against the Forgotten Ones.
Why were they fighting?
No one knows. We barely even remember all their names, let alone who struck the first blow, who was wrong. Fan Harel was clever. He could walk among both clans of gods without fear, and both believed he was one of them. He went to each side and told them the other had forged a terrible weapon, a blade that would end the war. He told the Creators it was forged in the heavens, and the Forgotten Ones that it was hidden in the abyss. And when the gods went seeking it, he sealed them both in their realms forever. Now he alone is left in the world.
I imagine the Dalish don't depict the doom of their gods just for decoration.
Not exactly, no. This was made for a keeper, you see. Guarding a clan from the Dread Wolf is a keeper's place. I had one of these once. And I gave it back, Mar Serranos.